So why are we doing these trips when we have young kids? Shouldn't we be getting taken care of and buttoned up for the sake of their future instead of going and seeing some palm trees?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BMSL. I am your host, Ghost, and today we're reacting to a video by Caleb Hammer, and the title is Gold Digger Exploits Beta Husband. Now, this is an interesting topic to me because last week I posted a short of a woman actually just talking about the benefits of marriage and what terms that we use and how they're demonic, and I got a lot of love on that video, so shout out to everybody who subscribed because of that. But I wanted to do a video like this because I wanted to give you guys clear insight into how modern marriages in the middle class work and how they've worked all my life since I've grown up. I'm going to give you commentary. I'm going to let Caleb Hammer speak and get his point across. And if you guys do want to check out the full video, I'll drop the link down in the description. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
How old are the kids? We have kids.
Yes.
How old are kids?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
Yes.
Why less in the summer?
I just don't think I worked much in the summer.
Yeah. Why?
Because she likes to take off.
Okay, but our spending seems to be maintained.
Yes.
How much you guys think you spent in this last month? When really only his income came in. How much you guys think you spent in this last month?
Oh.
12,000.
I'd say probably around there.
Pretty damn close. 11,764, but only 8,677 came in from your paycheck. So how are we maintaining the same level of spending if we're not working? I'm confused. We're just taking time off, but we're continuing the same level of spending. That doesn't make any sense.
We start dipping into our emergency fund towards the end of the month.
For what?
To cover some purchases that pop up. A lot of
purchases that pop up, i.e. what gave you that tan, i.e. going on vacation. Yeah, that's an emergency. We take from an emergency fund to go to islands and stuff. It's an emergency.
No, that was planned out prior to a lot of the last minute knickknacks or impulse spending that happens.
Emergencies.
So what he let me just break it down for you because he can't say it. His wife is sitting right there. He don't want to get in trouble. His motto is happy wife, happy life. But let me just explain it for you guys so the viewers can understand. Basically, what he's saying is she spends a lot of money by getting spray tans, her nails and toes done. She goes impulse buying at Target, Walmart, Sephora, Ulta, whatever the case may be. And then he has to pull from his emergency fund to cover the deficit that's causing his account, because they might be negative $1,000, $600, $7,000, who knows. And so basically he's covering for her. White guys, let's get it together. We're the 2 most hated men in America. Let's work together to create a better future. Let's continue.
That'll be pulled out of our emergency
I think
savings.
I brought more in, like in August.
Oh, we don't have it. Is there a secret account we don't have?
No, I don't know why you don't have it. Unless I don't really remember why I didn't work very much. But it just seems off. The number seems off.
That's what hit. That's at least what hit. Okay, what do you do for a living?
So I work in the oil and gas industry. Yes.
He's a Texan. Okay. Cool. What do you make?
Right around 120.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so that's help sustaining. We live in Houston, definitely energy town. Okay, what is your position?
I'm a kind of a drilling fluids specialist tech. I work in-house for one of the major offshore companies.
So do you get down and dirty?
I worked offshore for 10 years.
Yeah.
And since we had kids, moved back working in the office now.
Okay, how long have you guys been married?
We just celebrated 6 years.
Okay, just some positive real quick. They just got married. He was working overseas on an oil rig, but now he's working in the office making $120,000. I guarantee you, because I know a lot of people that are in the oil field, when you go offshore and do oil and you're drilling for oil, you get paid a lot more. And these guys are bringing in $300,000 every single year, but they're working 70 hours, 80 hours every single week. You know, so right now he's taking a financial loss because I guarantee she wants him to stay home and help her with the kids and just be more present in her life, which I just don't understand why. Because again, like you heard at the start of the video, the kids are very young. So they can't even comprehend who they are. Now, they might be saying word here and there, right? And don't demonize me for this, but you know, I've raised some kids in my life. I'm number 6 out of 10, right? So the 4 that came below me or beneath me, I raised or I helped raise. So I pretty much have a good idea of how this goes about, man. But he's taking a financial loss, and because he's taking a financial loss, they still are continuing to spend the amount of money like he did make when he was drilling offshore, working offshore. But you know, let's give some more context and some credence to Caleb Hammer so we can maybe get some more information out of them. Okay.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so a little different than most married couples on the show. 1, you've been married a little longer. You know, a lot of people are kind of newlyweds on the show. And 2, your guys' kids were within your marriage, which is maybe the first time that's ever happened on this show. Not that either way is bad or good. I don't give a but it's interesting. It shows that, you know, maybe you are a bit more planned. And the weird thing here is there is retirement here. That's the weird thing. But then there is so much that does not correlate with a couple that plans, especially if we're taking for an emergency fund for knickknacks. And one of you has a secret that the other doesn't know, and I don't know what the secret is, you know, or who has it, but one of you wants to tell it. And what is it? Who has the secret? Who's the little secreter? You're the secreter?
Yeah.
What's your little secret?
I mean, I just like made another loan to cover a credit card so we could go on our trip.
Oh my. Okay.
Hey, you guys can see his face. He clearly has no idea that she was taking out loans just so they can take vacations and trips. But again, guys, like this is how normal marriages work in the suburbs. The guy brings home the paycheck, deposited it with the wife, and then she's supposed to take care of all the bills. I don't know if they've gotten to that part yet in the video, but you know, hopefully they do, and they can explain their financial situation just a little bit more. But that's pretty much how it works in the suburbs. And you know, the guy is just like, oh, whatever, honey, like you do your thing. The guy dreads coming home. He goes to the bar every single night. He gets wasted or whatever. Then he gets home, and she's nagging him, and she forgets to tell him that, oh, honey, I took out a $6,000 loan, a $10,000 loan, in order so that we can go on vacation. That just happened to slip my mind. Dude, like, come on, help me out here. Like, maybe you guys' marriages are different. I understand everything is not the same worldwide. But guys, from my anecdotal experience and from what I'm seeing on here, this is pretty much a wrap. Like, this is kind of like how it works, you know. But hey, let's continue.
And I didn't tell him.
What do you mean? Wait, why doesn't he get to know that? Why are we doing that without his knowledge?
Oh.
He thought you were pulling from an emergency fund. Not that that's even better, but actually, no. You said the trip was pre-planned.
I was gonna tell him.
Was, but you didn't. So I don't give a was. You didn't.
Well, no, I didn't tell him.
Huh?
I didn't tell him.
Why?
Because I mean, I was going to.
But you didn't.
I just didn't want him to stress about our trip.
But now you're stressing about the trip, even though the trip is already done because you've borrowed on it and now you have to pay it off. You borrowed, you opened it, you took out a loan. What kind of loan?
Uplift?
Okay.
No, Upstart was the loan I took for the card. Upstart, yeah. I took that out to pay off a credit card that was maxed out so that we could have spending on the card.
Oh my!
That has nothing to do with the vacation.
Well, then what are you talking about? Because that just contradicted your whole thing. I'm confused too. What are you saying?
So yeah, we did finance the vacation that we just took.
From what? On what?
It's like the pre-planned, like a firm, like one of those. It's called Uplift.
So Uplift
you took
and
a loan
Upstart.
to pay off a credit card.
Yeah, they're both two. I have both loans and Upstart.
Whoa. So, if I'm understanding this right, she took out a loan to pay off the credit card. This is what her husband just said. And keep in mind, she's not looking at him at all. Okay, let me just point that out. Can we just say starter husband? Okay, let's say it together. Starter husband. Okay, let's continue. He didn't even know that she took out a loan to pay off one of the maxed out credit cards. And she also financed a trip. Let's continue.
And Uplift.
And which one did you know about? And which one did you not? Or neither? Why? When? When did you do this?
The last week of the month before our trip.
What month?
September.
Okay. The last week of September.
Yes.
You did this.
Yes. I got a loan out and paid off a credit card that was maxed out.
Yeah, why? But like, why? Because that just it's got my name too on it, or is it
No,
just
it's
yours?
mine.
Because
It's just mine.
it affects us both, and that is not
Well,
really a good
you
feeling to
never,
have
like-
that go behind my back, you know.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think you. I think you would understand why I did it, so I didn't figure you were going to be mad.
well,
Understand why you did it. You did it for the vacation.
Correct.
And are you mad?
yeah.
Okay, guys, you are not like, bruh. This is not the face of a man who's irate. This is not the face of a guy who is just now finding out that his finances are absolutely, you guys know what I mean. Listen, literally, like I'm gonna tell you what to do, so that way to help you out in this situation, because this is clearly not a marriage. This is not a marriage. You need to divorce this woman right now. I guarantee he's in the doghouse, and he's been in the doghouse for a really long time. And when they went on vacation, she didn't give him none of that wet, gushy stuff. I know that for a fact, just looking at their interaction. And I mean, her roots are dyed. You can tell that she is well taken care of as well. And so he's doing his part. But is she doing her part? Obviously not, because she's literally driving their family into the dirt. But let's continue.
Say, Matt, I'm pretty disappointed. That's kind of a big thing. I thought we were low on funds, during the month because we were taking out to pay for a trip instead of.
How long do you guys go on these trips? Or how often do you guys go on these trips?
Like twice a year.
Can you afford that? I mean, obviously not if we're taking out debt to pay off a card and then another debt to pay for this trip that we can't pay for. And then you think taking out for an emergency fund for knickknacks. Obviously not. So why are we doing these trips when we have young kids? Shouldn't we be getting taken care of and buttoned up
Well,
for
it
the
was
sake
for
of their
my-
future instead of going and seeing some palm trees?
It was for my birthday and my son's, because our birthdays together.
Happy birthday. You have one every year. I don't give a so does he. What?
Probably not, but
Probably not.
I don't
He won't?
regret it.
What?
I don't regret the trip.
Probably not. Are you saying you're dying? Terminal? What are you
No.
terminal with? Brain cancer? Is that why
No,
you're
I was
taking out these
agreeing with
loans?
you that like my son probably didn't care about the trip for our birthday.
Well, no, none. The 4-year-old barely passed the age where he's gonna start remembering things. Other than that, the 2-year-old has no idea what the is going on. It's basically just a group of cells floating around in the universe. Can't form memories.
Well, we have pictures from it.
Well, that's good. As long as they don't go blind, they'll be able to know they went to a place with palm trees.
Oh yeah, this seems to be every year we've got a birthday trip. They're all in October.
What, do you not agree with these? So why are we doing them? Wait, what are we doing then? Why
I
are
just
you?
plan it,
I don't
and
agree
he
with
just
them.
goes on them. He doesn't.
I don't agree with a lot of them.
Why are we?
All right, this is where I'm going to stop it. Again, I'm going to link the link down in the description box below, so that way you guys can check out the full video. But Lord have mercy, this guy, I guarantee you he's going to stay with this woman. I'm not one that believes in divorce. but like she's blatantly abusing you, abusing your power, your money, and putting you deeper into the hole. I just don't see the reason for it and the reason why it's being done, right? And I understand every relationship is different, but the level of I just don't care, and that's what his face is showing, right? And maybe he's truly disappointed, but did you really think, man, this is even hard for me to talk about because, you know, I'm not trying to get blocked or demonetized or anything like that. I'm not even monetized. But still, I want to be careful with what I say because I value relationships, but not these types of relationships, right? And maybe you guys can change my mind, so drop down in the comment section below. I'll be interested to see what you guys think. But this is the reality of what middle-class marriages look like. I've seen it at my church. I've seen it growing up. I still see it now, even here in a whole different state other than Texas, Seattle, and all those other places I used to live, man. There is no changing it, and this is just what it is, okay? That's gonna be it for today in today's video. If you got value from this video, like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna be talking about and going over a lot more of the middle class, suburban area issues that we see starting to pop up. And of course, I'm gonna be reacting to it or doing a video on it, so that way it'll be for your viewing pleasure. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to you for rocking with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.